No, that's pretty loud. It's pretty fun. Rose tattoo is a blast. Don't hate that drop kicks. All right. Let's see if we can close this down. And whew. All right. Put that over there. Help with the shit out of it. Are we gonna incorporate him in this first half? Do you want to have him?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go with it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, all right. So he'll call us back in a few minutes or so if he's actually up. I'm gonna yell "Welcome to Chainsaw Bar" when he gets on. If he does, otherwise,
5, 6, 7, 8.
Shamil, I don't know lyrics to that damn fucking thing.
Shake my damn head, Incorporated.
That's fucking embarrassing, Incorporated. That's what that is. Fucking embarrassing. So, welcome to the Chainsaw Bar. I'm your host, Mike. Joined today, as often and always.
Almost always. Maddie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we started recording this month, I guess. Yeah, it's been over a month. It's been since St. Patty's Day and that whole debacle.
St. Patty's Day Massacre.
Holy fucking computer died, got murdered. I died. It was horrible. It was fucking awful. Yeah, and you guys can listen to like some of that recording, which actually turned out really good, on our whatever thing. For shits and giggles, I put down the Stitcher possible thing today, so maybe we'll appear on Stitcher and get more views, listens, whatever they're called. But let's hop right into this. So I've got 3 quick questions to get your mind popping from Maddie, since she's the only one here. And
Thanks for not answering the phone, Jane. Throw me out of the bus.
Got thrown under the bus hard. So,
All right.
You ready?
Hit me.
What was the best slasher film?
Best slasher film. Candyman.
Great choice. Favorite breakfast?
I'm a savory breakfast gal. I like a nice omelet. I really love like a spinach and mushroom omelet. And some nice toast.
That's a good choice.
Also, occasionally, and it has to be occasionally, y'all.
Okay.
Get me some country ham.
Oh, God, yeah. That's
with some grits.
Grits.
Like some cheese grits and some, like an over medium egg. Gotta be a savory breakfast for me, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's delicious.
Also, the thing where you put the egg in the toast, the egg in the basket, or whatever you want to call it. That's delicious. Sourdough. Oh.
That is good. All right. Lost Boys.
I'm a big fan of breakfast.
Noodles or rice? Go.
Rice.
Good choice. I'm a more of a noodles kind of character, but they are is what they is. My favorite breakfast is corned beef hash, maybe a over easy egg and some toast to dip it in, and a couple pieces of bacon.
Or a poached egg, or a hard-boiled egg. I like eggs all kinds of ways. I like a scrambled egg if it's not overcooked.
I do like it with.
You overcook your scrambled eggs.
I like
and that's
my scrambled eggs.
I do not like. I don't like the way you scramble eggs. That's like a well done steak to me. Like scrambled eggs, they're gonna keep cooking. They're gonna keep cooking on the plate.
Yeah.
No need to make that shit dry ass.
Yeah. Yeah, the noodles versus rice was definitely based on your shirt today. Thankfully.
My Lost Boys t-shirt.
Yep, good stuff. And my best slasher film was the original Psycho.
That is a good one.
And that's how things get my mind running. I've been unfortunately think about them often on today. Despite the fact I've been working on our downstairs bathroom, which has been razzed, and it's just a hole in the ground. That's our greatest thing. Y'all on the Facebooks, on our Chainsaw Bar Facebooks, you'll see that picture of my downstairs bathroom floor that's been ripped up, and we got some new white piping. It's awesome.
Some nice new piping so that pipes work, but now we gotta put it in the floor and put the fixtures back in.
Yeah, there's always a drawback. But for the first time ever, like, we really potentially do have a downstairs bathroom.
I mean, we had one for a hot minute, but...
Yeah, like 2 months, 3 months tops.
It wasn't long.
It wasn't long at all. It was sad. But, yeah, what are you going to do with the house 102 years old?
111.
Yeah.
111 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, this week I had to go get a piece of raw timber.
See, Mike wasn't here when that downstairs bathroom backed up. This is a fun story.
Oh, good Lord. It is.
This was a while back, but like I was at home. I took a bath or a shower, whatever, in the upstairs bathroom. And I got out and I heard what sounded like running water downstairs. So I run down the stairs, buck naked, and find the water wasn't pouring out of the ceiling, but the downstairs plumbing was overflowing everywhere. Like in the bathtub, out of the toilet, out of the sink. I put on my rain boots. I put on my wellies, right? Still naked.
Nightmare.
And go in there with a plunger and just start plunging the toilet like, please, God, please. As I'm doing this, the faucet of the bath, not the faucet, but the thing under the faucet that I don't know what that actually functions as, blew off into the tub. And like all this like sewage water spewed out into the tub. With a dead mouse?
Yes, the dead mouse.
I took a picture. I'm going to see if I can find that.
Oh, my Lord.
For your viewing pleasure on our website. Or whatever it is on Facebook.
Oh, my God.
If I still have the picture, if I can still access that on my old phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dead mouse. I'm standing in like 4 inches of sewage water in my yellow plaid rain boots, trying to plunge.
So crazy.
Never really came back from that, and we just finally got it fixed because it was fucking up everything eventually.
Yeah.
It was fucking up the upstairs plumbing. I just shit in a bucket for like 2 months.
3. No, it's actually like from January 17th to April 17th. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, or we'd go out like to a public bathroom. It's been...
Oof, it's been an ordeal. Like the upstairs, when it backed up, was like, what in the hell is going on?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Luckily, apparently, the downstairs bathroom got clogged and just backed up to the front. Otherwise, the upstairs bathroom shit would have been all over the floor downstairs. And my God.
Yeah.
Just raw sewage.
And we've already had, like, seriously, like, several years ago, we already had one set of pipes replaced. So this is the second set of pipes replaced. And hopefully the last.
Yeah, we'll probably...
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
Yeah, we've only got to replace the kitchen. Eventually we'll have to replace the kitchen. But it's a straight shot, honestly. The kitchen is in the corner of the house, and it runs straight pipe, straight to the connection. So unless any of our like lovely plants around the house decide to break into our terracotta strip there, that's only a strip about 45 feet. As long as they don't strip into that, like, our sink will be perfectly fine.
That's why you want to rip those bushes out.
Yeah. So it's all terracotta. The terracotta broke down running under the upper part of the house where all the upstairs bathroom, downstairs bathroom connected to cast iron.
Yeah, the joys of owning a beautiful Edwardian farmhouse, y'all. The joys.
Yeah.
We do love this house.
This house is so awesome. So awesome.
It's so awesome, but it is so much damn upkeep.
Yeah, and it's like, now it's like the battle of maintenance and just continuing on. Holy cats. Yeah, that's a hot minute. Like, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Like, you guys on the Facebooks can check us out and see that picture. And you'll have at least a glimpse into what we are. You can probably see the tub. That little black line was how high the sewage was. I had to bucket out, bucket by bucket to the actual connection to the sewer line at the corner of the house.
Like super gross. You're talking like sewage.
Ugh.
Septic. Fucking nastiness.
I'm marking this section as sewer talk.
Sewer talk.
Sewer talk with us.
Let's call it sewer.
Sewer. What are we, Boston?
Sewer. I don't know. I just like this. I like the way it rolls off the tongue.
Sewer. Yeah, sewer talk with Maddie and Mike. Forget about it, y'all.
Forget about
it. All right, so we're going to hop into this. Let's see.
Oh, mother.
Jesus. That was a horror show.
Yeah.
But we're back. It's been interesting. Like this last week and a half, 2 weeks has been crazy because this podcast has gotten somebody, I think we picked up a Mexican listener popped us on that's the only thing I can imagine from the Anchor. And then that guy just shared it with his family, and his family or her family just went off because here in the last 2 weeks, we've had a 77,000% increase in listening. So that's saying 77 people listen to us versus the usual 3 or 4, which is pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy, and it makes me nervous.
Yeah, but I don't know. We may have gotten into the golden algorithm. So maybe our podcast has finally made the algorithm. Once you get in the algorithm, then you're just showing up on people's feeds, and then somebody will pop your damn podcast and what the hell's that? Because now instead of being at $1.80 on Anchor and our change, we're at $2.
What?
I know. Another
chewing
$8. We can cash that out, man, and get chewing gum galore. Might even get some Twizzlers. It's gonna be fantastic. Can't wait. 3 years to get a pack of Twizzlers and a pack of gum.
It makes me nervous because I really, as much as I hate criticism, I just hate attention of any kind.
Yeah.
That's why I do anonymous shit.
That's why it took so long to get you on the show.
I was working.
Yeah. And Clayton was just Clayton. He's a good dude. He's out there. He's doing real good. He's become a vegan. He's healthy. Lost a lot of weight.
He's been a vegan a long time.
Yeah. But he's healthy as shit. So he's doing good. Last I heard. So that's awesome. We'll try getting him on here.
You should tell him about the mushrooms for po' boys. The oyster mushrooms. Y'all know our one of our kids has a shellfish allergy. So Mike looked up, how can I make a shrimp po' boy without using shrimp? And the vegans came through. Mm-hmm. Oyster mushrooms.
Tricky.
Banger. It is pretty spot on for texture. And when you add all the stuff to it, pretty spot on for taste.
Yeah, that was and then you eat it crispy.
Boom.
Yeah, it was pretty on.
But if he did that with what we did last night with the catfish, with the Asian fusion,
slaw. Ooh.
A sesame ginger slaw and yum yum sauce and sriracha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I was impressed with myself.
No, because it's just a Old Bay seasoning, pretty much. A lot of Old
Bay. I just used I think it was Zatarain's Creole seasoning, which is basically paprika and cayenne and a couple of spices, pepper, salt, MSG.
Yeah, for the artificial shrimp, it's Old Bay.
Okay, well, what I used yesterday, I think was Zatarain's actually.
Nice on the catfish, yeah.
On the catfish, but then I added the other stuff. I'm gonna tell you, that's one of the best catfish sandwiches I've ever had.
That was really probably one of the best damn catfish po' boys I've ever had in my life. It was great. Being able to munch on the slaw, free.
Yeah, you ate all the rest of the slaw.
Yeah, the slaw was great. I like crunchy slaw. I like it on that po' boy. I like it in a crunchy catfish bite with seasonings.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hate that. It was a delicious dinner. But yeah, you can look online for vegan shrimp replacement recipes. Pretty much what I did, but pretty much the one that says Old Bay spice, go with that one.
Yeah, oyster mushrooms.
Trumpet king mushrooms.
Oh,
that's what it asked for, but we had to settle for oysters as the backup.
Okay.
Finding trumpet mushrooms out here is insane.
Yeah. If you live in California, you can probably find it.
Yeah. But I'm not. It's just a silly cut. But the oyster mushrooms just look like shrimp when you cut them off the damn oyster pile.
Mm-hmm.
Looks just like it. You dip it, batter it, fry it, bam, go. So there we go. That's our cooking little bits.
We could do a whole cooking podcast.
We probably could do weekly podcasts about dinner. Leatherface and Lace talk about dinner. So there's a side project.
This is adulthood, y'all. Washing dishes and making supper.
The struggle of figuring out what to eat for dinner. Fuck, man. I didn't realize that was a problem with life. I was like, is that going to be a problem?
Yeah, there's no
Mm-mm.
I mean, and home economics is an elective, so you're not prepared by school that your whole adulthood is going to be like, what am I making for supper? And damn, there's more dishes.
Mm-hmm. So many dishes.
But that's pretty it. That's pretty much it.
It's pretty much like you wake up, you think about things, you think about what you got to do today. You're thinking, at some point I got to make dinner. I got to provide dinner. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Some bitch. What we having? It's like chicken, pork, vegetarian, Asian, Cajun. So many options.
Italian, Mexican, Spanish.
Yeah.
Thai,
Fish.
Korean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tricky.
Vietnamese.
It's like, are we overdoing it? And then you just
Indian, a lot here.
Love some curry. And then it's like, oh yeah, pizza, burgers, fish and chips, bang. Those are commons, but they're sporadic because it's like, yeah, let's play on that. It's like we always have fish and chips, but it's like we always have damn burgers and pizza. But it's
we really don't always have fish and chips.
Yeah,
when it's fish and chips, it's fish and chips.
Yeah,
that's a pretty rare thing around here, actually.
Yeah. Oliver's not big on the malt vinegar, but I love fish and chips.
I love malt vinegar. It is so funny to me. Like our eldest son now. As soon as he was verbal, would call French fries chips like he was British, because that was the only time he ever got them. That's fish and chips. And for years just assumed that Americans called them chips too. He never said fries.
That's right. Geez.
Until he was like way older. Like until he was like in grade school and had it on the lunch menu or something.
Right.
Because the only time we would go out for fast food was for fish and chips. And now we have a kid with the shellfish allergy, so any place that serves fish and chips probably serves shrimp, and we can't go. It's sad. Also, our youngest son, Oliver, loves shellfish. Loved shellfish. And didn't develop this allergy until he was like 12 or 13. Yeah. And in the doctor's... What are you doing?
I don't know what the hell. Nope.
When I was in the doctor's office and he got diagnosed, primarily diagnosed before he went to see the allergist, but the doctor said, I think your kid's got a shellfish allergy. And he looked at me, 12 years old, with the big anime eyes, all throbbing. I said, if I can't eat sushi, I don't want to live. Oh, you just had to make it go again in the middle of my sentence.
All right, I'm sorry. I was on Dread Central looking for news. Sorry. Dread Central, you're awesome. Dig up their news. That's the news for the week. Dread Central. And then you'll hear that weird-ass damn 8-bit Mario thing. Sorry, I'm fucking embarrassing. All right, continue.
Yeah, you're fucking embarrassing.
God damn it, hand face.
Like I said, if I can't eat sushi, I don't know if I want to live.
Yeah, that was a big defining moment. Yeah.
But he can eat sushi as long as it's not shellfish. If it's fin fish or if it's vegetarian, he can eat it. So he's lived. He's still alive. He's still fine. But his second favorite to sushi is curry. So, like we say, do a lot of ethnic food around here.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we got real good foods here. I don't hate it. All right.
I tried Souchin for the first time. Like a week or two ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like local Souchin from our cove. Which is kind of fun. It was real...
Celery-like?
Weird. I don't know. I don't even know how to define that taste. That was crazy. But it was wacky. I liked it. It was different.
And I cooked it up with some fatback.
Boom, fatback, yeah.
Yes, and some white balsamic vinegar, which is like the best shit in the world.
Yeah, that white balsamic you found that because we needed it for what were we looking for? For Souchin. Yeah, Sochan. We call it Sochan here.
Sochan or Sochani.
Yep, but Sochan is just this river weird thing.
It's just a wild green.
Yep, it's got a weird.
It's related to echinacea, actually.
It's got a strange taste. It was kind of off-putting, but then I was like, it is what it is. It's different. It was like...
It's not lamb's quarters.
It's nowhere near lamb's quarters. It was not as good as lamb's quarters, but it was good.
Nothing is, in my opinion. My humble opinion about wild greens.
Mm-hmm.
Lamb's quarters is the best.
Yep. All right, let's see.
I can talk about food a long time.
We can talk about food a long time.
I'm a tourist, yeah.
Love food. But, let's see. Let's hit Gene one more time, see if he comes through. Then we'll do reviews. Let's see if this thing works. Oh, no. Did Gene get his phone disconnected? Oh, my God. Let's call this number. I think that might have been his old number he chose. Because that might be his new number.
Oh, he has a new number.
He has a new number.
There isn't one number off from him. Well, that fucks me up.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, love it. 9:52 at night. We're trying this. Yo, welcome to the Chainsaw Bar, Gene. You got damn 10 minutes to talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about.
I'm fixing to get a bit, but yeah, I'll holler at
you. got 10 minutes. Gene, have you watched anything in the last week?
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, he's trying to go to bed. I'm trying to keep him awake to fuck with him.
Okay.
All right. Gene, have you watched any horror movies this week?
Nah.
All right. Quick question.
Check this out. I could make up for this shit and stuff like that. I will, but we're gonna have to go to where the shining is.
Oh my God! Yeah, we're gonna save up for that one, Gene. You know we have to save up for that.
You gonna go to Colorado?
That's us saving up for Portland.
Are you gonna go to the Portland one, not the Colorado one?
Yeah, I won't go to the Overlook.
Stay at your sister's house.
Yeah, we're gonna crash at your sister's house. Deal with it.
Oh God, let her know.
Yeah, we're crashing at.
She does have a guest room, and there's a queen or double sized bed in there. I guess you guys can cuddle up.
Yeah, we can throw them brick between us, and then they'll be fine. No bigs, or we can cuddle up.
He's gonna have his own place.
Well, either way, we got them setups for Portland.
There's also a couch in the kids' playroom.
So, boom, there you go. I have no problem with couches. So, yeah, we got to hit the Overlook. We were looking at Mountain Hood, all that. It's like an hour and a half away from Tops from Portland.
That isn't actually where most of it was.
The Overlook, Gene. We're talking about the Overlook, not the Stanley. We're going to the Overlook where they filmed the show.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. They filmed it in Colorado. They filmed the successions going up the road in Portland, and I think some of the outside shots. Or at Mount Hood.
The Stanley does not look like the Overlook at all.
It's not called the Stanley. The one in Mount Hood's called the Timberline Lodge. Damn
it, I'm mixing those up. Yeah, we got to go to the Timberline. That's the one in Portland. That is going to get...
Or just, it's on Mount Hood anyway, but... Yeah, it's outside of Portland.
Yeah, I'm mixing things up. Did they call it the Overlook in the movie? That's why I'm calling it the Overlook? Yeah, that's it.
You were calling it the Stanley, which might be what...
We're not going to Stanley, Because that's
Which
where
might be what it actually is.
the Stanley is
And
a fancy,
Sidewalk.
super fancy.
Sidewalk.
Doesn't even look like the movie. It's super fancy. It's somewhere else.
Mm.
But that's where Stephen King got his inspiration from. He went there. It was crazy, creepy. And then he got the inspiration to do The Shining.
That makes sense.
And then Stanley Kubrick pictured the Timberline Lodge as the Overlook Hotel. So there it is. All right, you guys can deep dive this yourselves.
Kubrick is gonna Kubrick.
He's gonna Kubrick the shit out of things. All right, Gene. Quick questions to get your mind getting ready for bed. What was a bit?
I just made my bed and stuff like that. I was just like freaking tired.
Yep.
We didn't do shit today, so there you go.
There we go. I won't keep you on for this very long, so here we go. Quick questions. What was the best slasher film?
Oh, yeah, that'd be horrible. Let's see.
It's just in your opinion, of course.
Oh, my. Okay.
Yeah.
I already know what your opinion is.
You think?
I believe I do. I believe I have a good educated guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Things from Tales from the Crypt. 100% on that. I mean, if you want to watch a bunch of...
There's a lot of slashers and Tales from the Crypt. Yeah.
And I'm going to say Friday the 13th.
There you go. That's a better answer. Friday the 13th is a great slasher.
I really was expecting you to say Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I bet I've said that 1,000,000 times.
Easily.
Does that make it less true after 1,000,000 times? I mean, this is like statistical shit here.
Yeah, that doesn't make it less true. But yeah, branching out a little bit is good because it's like
branching out
your opinion. Good. I always want to add at this moment is what I should be adding to that question.
Yeah, and that's important because like you said Psycho, and Psycho is one of my favorite Thrasher films, or slasher films rather. Thrasher magazine.
Hell yeah.
Represent.
Scared or die, motherfuckers.
But I said Candyman, knowing that Psycho is one of my favorite films.
He wasn't really slashing. He was just like cranking up his chainsaw.
Yeah, he didn't really do much slashing in that at all. He just hit somebody with a hammer a couple times, or was that Grandpa? But
yeah,
or was that
the
second
was off screen in the first film anyway.
Tobe Hooper was kind of a magician with that effect. He made you think you seen it, but you didn't see it.
Yeah, for real. So was Alfred Hitchcock though, because he didn't see it in Psycho.
True. Holy shit! What the hell? He's entering the warp. Warp speed. Creepy cabin door.
I'll tell you another one. Scream was pretty good.
When Scream came out, like it had been so long.
But I don't like Scream. I tell you what, I wasn't a big fan of that.
It was fun. I enjoyed them. They're great for what they are.
I liked what they were doing.
But you got to think, at the time it did come out, a slasher film had been dead for a decade.
Yeah.
A real slasher horror film?
That's what made it kind of stand out. Like, oh, I get what you did there. That's cool. That's cute.
That's fun. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I seen that in theaters, I was like, oh, that was fun. Yeah, that was a good time.
Like
I don't hate Scream at all. Like the franchise, no problems with it. I know what it is. It knows what it is. It can poke itself and laugh. Scream was good. Scream is good.
Yeah.
All right, Gene. Yeah. Lost Boys. You remember the movie? Lost Boys. You remember Lost Boys, the vampire movie?
Oh, yeah.
All right. The pivotal scene in it is where they're fucking with what's-his-face, Michael. And if you had to eat one of the two options thrown at you, would you go the noodles or the rice? And you had to eat one or the other.
Noodles.
All right, cool. Yeah, because remember, probably you don't remember, in Lost Boys, the vampires are playing mental tricks with him. And the noodles were the earthworms, and the rice was the maggots.
Yes, but
Either
at
way.
the heart of it, the rice was rice and the noodles were noodles. Are you a rice person or are you a noodles person? Because it was all just like a hypnotic effect of a vampire.
Precisely. So yeah, I love noodles more than I like rice, honestly. 100%.
Yeah, I know that about you, man.
100%.
I 100% know that.
All right, there we go.
I'm a rice person, but that's just me.
Good
I
flipping
also
deal.
enjoy a good noodle.
Love good noodle.
Noodles, no
That
good
sounded like a
maggots.
dirty joke.
Mm.
And y'all just take that with your imagination and run.
Yep. All right, Gina, you haven't seen any horror movies, so yeah, that's all we got for you. Really, there ain't much else going on here other than the boom, 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 boom. What's the latest thing in your life do you want to talk about related to horror movies? And then we'll let you go back to bed and go to work.
Damn it, where's my damn movies at? I was gonna watch Cujo again.
Ah, Cujo. Yeah. What do you remember about...
Some damn movie called Skeleton Man. And basically, I look like a skeleton man because I lost a lot of weight.
True.
Really?
You've lost a little bit of weight, surprisingly.
You get too skinny.
He's pretty thin.
That's a good thing, but that's all you do. Son, don't. It's better than being fat.
Is it?
As long as your blood pressure is good, that's the main thing. And your cholesterol and sugar isn't too high, you're fine. You could be totally fat and healthy.
I don't really see that there's a pissing contest there between fat and skinny. Like, one's better than the other. If you're healthy, you're healthy.
As long as you're healthy, that's what matters.
Yeah, 100% on that. God, I tell you what, at one point in time, I weighed almost 200 pounds.
Holy shit, I can't even imagine that.
Oh, yeah, I did, man.
That's
I
madness.
tell you what, man, I could barely tie my shoes.
At one point in my life, my adult life, I got down to like less than 110 pounds, and for our listening audience, I am 5'6.5". That's not like, gonna die skinny, but it's a pretty low weight for somebody my height.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
But I was working 80 hours a week, and it was summer, and I had no air conditioning, so all I was eating was like fruit and salad. True story. Like, most of my life I've maintained a real kind of pretty healthy body weight, like above the minimum of what's considered too thin. To appear during the pandemic, gained some weight.
Yeah.
And
Everybody
everybody did. Also, there was like the cortisol response to the stress of everything going on.
Yeah,
Not just the fucking pandemic, but all the political stuff that was going on at the same time.
Yeah,
like, we all got stressed the fuck out and gained weight.
We overate, we snacked.
I
Jeez.
don't think I'm like a horrible person or nothing like that. But damn, I tell you what, the air was clean.
It was, yeah. Not so many cars.
Like that first year, or anyway, when my kids didn't get to go to the doctor. So when I brought my kid back to the doctor after the doctor's office finally said, yeah, you can have a well child appointment, I was like, this kid hasn't been sick for a year. Not only was the air clean, it was just like not being around other people's germs.
Right.
When you have a weak immune system.
Yeah, that was
I was
crazy.
like, oh my God, that was the best. That was the best of times and the worst of times. That was some Tale of Two Cities, Charles Dickens bullshit right there. Like, I stayed home. I just saw like 3 Facebook memories from during the pandemic today where I was like, oh, we're making mead and hard cider. I'm making homemade cheese.
That was a fail.
It wasn't a complete fail. I got my sourdough starter. Like, for real, I loved that shit. I love isolation.
Yeah, it was pretty delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, the ricotta, the mozzarella didn't do as good, but the ricotta was really good. It just didn't produce as much as I thought it should for
the volume, yeah.
How much I was putting into it, but at the same time, fucking fresh mozzarella, fresh ricotta.
During the pandemic, that was hard. Yeah, because nobody was doing anything during the pandemic. Everything was shut down. Like, I was the one going out to get the damn groceries because I was like, whatever.
Or we would order them.
Because Sharon, she's not the one that had to go get groceries and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, well, Mike has a stronger immune system than me, so yeah, I sent him out.
Yeah, so I was the go-getter. Like, it was terrible. Like, I'd go walking around. It's like, oh, bags of flour. Yes, we can get flour. And that would be like, I got my bag of flour. I left the other bags there. There were like 6. I was like, shit. All right.
What was that with toilet paper pandemic? I mean, what the hell?
That was straight up. People were hoarding. People were afraid. And, you know.
God dang, yeah.
And my kids were like, oh, you're paranoid because you're making me use hand sanitizer. I'm like, oh, that isn't paranoia. That's not paranoia at all.
The hand sanitizer was non-existent.
Yeah. No, seriously, the restaurant, you want me to turn it down? Up.
Thank you.
There?
Gene, say something.
Hey, yo, what's up,
That's better.
man?
Okay.
This is Rambo.
The restaurant I was working out before the furlough, like, we had none. We had nothing to sanitize our equipment, like the machines we were typing on. I was stealing hand sanitizer to sanitize the point of service systems. Until they furloughed us because there was such a shortage that we couldn't get enough and people kept going out to eat. Y'all motherfuckers being stupid.
Going out to eat? Oh my God. It's like that's the problem with this modern society. Nobody knows how to cook. It's just
they learned a hard, fast lesson during the pandemic, isn't it?
That's why so
many people like flew off the handle, like, give me convenience or give me death. You know, like, I can't do that. I can't go get my hair done. I can't go get somebody else to cook for me.
Yeah. People lost their minds.
It's an injustice. It's injustice.
You had Mike to cook for you.
No, I'm talking not about me.
We're talking about like.
And believe me, Gene, you know I can cook.
But, people
but
in general.
the people of the world, the people at the internet, especially, like flipping the fuck out. I can't go get my hair done.
Yeah.
This is a violation of my violation of my human rights.
Yeah, that's some horseshit.
It should be my human right that you have to haul your ass to work as a hairstylist.
And I tell you what, they really did had a damn hard time. That ain't no doubt.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like those people didn't want to work. You know, hairstylists wanted to work, but they didn't want to die.
Yeah, they didn't want to get sick.
Servers wanted to work. We didn't want to die.
Yeah, nobody want to catch that first strain. That first strain is the killer. That first strain is the one that fucked you.
Well, I fucking caught it. It fucking sucked.
We think we caught it. But that was before the strain.
It was before they were testing for it, but I know I got it.
Yeah, we're pretty sure we caught the first strain.
When my son was on 5 different medications for a respiratory infection, and my son's had asthma since he was 3, I kind of know that was a big deal.
Yeah, there's something different in that game. We all caught that cold the December before, November. December before that. We all caught that cold that gave us the damn heaving coughs for fucking 6 months. And just couldn't get rid of that cough. It was horrible. That was definitely...
Check this out. We was in that COVID thing. I think I caught the COVID because the damn thing of dizzy. I couldn't breathe. I don't know if it was panic attacks or what the hell it was. But I tell you what, I was, or maybe it was just panic attacks of thinking that you had it because the news.
No, dude, like whatever undiagnosed shit the kids that I had, like I said, my son was on 5 different medications. Like, I know I had it. I haven't done the testing to find out if I have the markers that I had it and got the insurance for that. But look, I almost like suffocated. If my kids weren't asthmatic and I couldn't use their nebulizer, which I did, I don't think I would have made it. And also, I almost gagged to death on phlegm several times, like coughing till I couldn't breathe and passed out on my kitchen floor. Coughing till I couldn't breathe and subsequently passed out.
And that was like, before the pandemic.
That was before it was when the pandemic was in other parts of the world, but we weren't testing for it here. But there were already like 3 or 4 people dead in Western North Carolina from mysterious respiratory illness, including a couple of teenagers who were perfectly healthy.
That was crazy.
You know what I think? I think everybody really got it.
I don't think everybody really got it, but I think some of us got it.
I think some of us got it. I don't think everybody really got it. Like, because, even amongst our circle, there's a lot of them that didn't get that first strain.
There's a lot of people who have a healthier immune system than me.
And, I got that
everybody.
shit. And that took me, it felt like a cold, a flu. I thought I got the flu. But then I had this cough, this residual cough that I just couldn't shake. It wasn't like I was feeling crappy, but I had a respiratory cough I couldn't shake.
Yeah, that wasn't December or January. That was like February, March, April.
Maybe.
Well, I know one thing to say to the world. Quit damn making weird diseases in labs.
Yeah, we wish. We wish you could tell them to do that.
Well, that isn't the world's problem. It's the world's problem spreading it.
Because it used to, they said it was a bat.
Yeah, they've kind of decided that it's either like a bat that's jump strain or that lab. But I think the last thing I read was it was some wet market kind of damn cross-contamination. Like it was actually a COVID norovirus?
It's in the norovirus.
Yeah, it's a norovirus, but it's it had a different word, like noble. It was the first of its kind to jump. And it was just the person that was at that damn wet place was probably selling something he shouldn't have been sold in.
Novel.
I mean, I've known people that went caving and stuff like that just get back guano just to damn grow their pot.
Yeah.
Or mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, guano's incredibly good fertilizer. What?
Yeah, it's great fertilizer. Nasty as shit, but it's a great fertilizer.
I was like, what the hell? It's either a bat, and then they call it coronavirus, and the next thing you know, they call it COVID. That must have been a scientific name in the lab.
But look, that's just a shortening, right? Corona, virus, vid.
Yeah.
It's a nickname.
Yeah. COVID.
Like Maddie.
Yep. Yeah, it was terrible.
It was coronavirus and then it was COVID-19.
That's true. It was COVID-19. I forgot about that. Yeah, but still, it's just an abbreviation for the long-term name it's got. It's got a scientific name. Like that first virus, it's novel coronavirus viral something 19 something the other.
Mm-hmm.
So they just dropped it down to coronavirus 19. Right. Corona 19 eventually, and then it's just like,
for people.
Yeah. Then they start downplaying that to like it's the evolutionary strains. The Rona, yeah. But then it's got its evolutionary strains. We've been able to watch a virus evolve for the last 3 years.
So we want to talk about some horror?
That's pretty horrifying.
Oh, you do want to talk about some horror?
That was the most horrifying thing that I think in our generation that we went through, because I've never seen a country shut down for 2 months.
Yeah, nobody's.
That is horrifying.
That is pretty. It was terrifying too, because like everybody was.
It's a lot more than 2 months.
It was all 3, but.
Anyway, I wanted to say.
Shut down like kids.
The problem, the most horrifying part.
Straight shut down.
The most horrifying part of this entire ordeal that everybody forgets is that the hospitals had to stay open. Mm. And on top of the hospitals, the fucking fast food service industries had to stay open. That was the bullshit part. They didn't shut down. It's like, why is McDonald's open during the coronavirus damn shutdown? That's what made me mad. It's like
the Waffle House fucking shut down.
Yeah, McDonald's.
The Waffle House shuts down, y'all. It's in times.
But McDonald's didn't. McDonald's, Burger King, the fast food places didn't shut down. I'm like, how are you still open? And how are you not shutting down and getting a free check? This is bullshit. I feel bad for those guys. Okay.
What I wanted to say was, just to bring it around to the actual subject of our podcast.
That's the horror life. But yeah, bring it back.
But it's not going to go too far here. I watched The Last of Us TV series.
The Last of Us.
I never played the video game. I'm not a gamer. So I have a different perspective. I've talked to my son Vincent, who is a gamer, who actually is familiar with The Last of Us as a video game, and was like, that's just off whatever the video game's canon was. I'm like, okay, but for somebody who doesn't come at it from that perspective, just one day there's a fucking pandemic. And the next day, fucking the world shuts down.
Oh, God, yeah. That's relatable.
It's so relatable. Also, the plausibility of the science behind the reason it shuts down on that show is undeniable. Like with climate change, we could actually, and the fact that human body temperature averages have changed over the last 100 years or whatever.
Yeah.
98.6 is not the normal. So there are fungi that can infect brains, and it's usually of insects, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they control the insects. But those insects' body temperatures are different than ours. But with climate change and the fact that the human body temperature is changing, there is an absolute plausibility that this could happen, that fungi could get to the point in human body temperature regulation, get to the point where these fungi that infect your brain and control your body like you're a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Like Serpent and the Rainbow zombie. Because you kind of...
Jack Daniel. So.
Something like that. But because you have no more control over your body, and the fungi just wants to function to procreate, to get more victims, and it makes you violent, and you act like you're bath salts and all this shit. The whole thing behind it is very, very, very tangible. And then what happens after this pandemic, and the military come in kill a bunch of people, and then you're in a martial law state, and the Overwatch government becomes very fascist, and even the rebels have their own agendas, and you really can't fucking trust anyone. I thought it was just brilliantly done. And very, very, like, reasonable post-apocalyptic scenario to me.
Yeah, definitely.
And it has a lot of humanity.
I thought it was the damn end of times, but we came out of that. So
well, I didn't think it was with the pandemic, but goddamn, I look for the signs.
Yeah, it definitely feels. It doesn't feel like the same world we used to live in. That's for damn sure.
And maybe for the better.
It was just weird stuff like that. Everybody staying home, but nobody went anywhere, and the damn air, I tell you what, was clean.
The air was so much cleaner.
So much cleaner.
I know
that was actually
that before,
like,
but damn, it was weird.
No, they did.
I'm like, damn, I'm used to some haze here. What's up with this shit?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, like there were studies done. It was much cleaner.
Yeah, we didn't have cars running as much. It was insane.
But what's up with this stuff? I ain't never seen this place look like this. I mean,
it's so clear.
We live in a hazy world our whole lives, and we see this, and now it's just going back to the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think all of us have decided to go back to the same thing. I think a lot of us have decided, fuck that, I liked that better. You know? I mean, I'm one.
A lot of people have, taken different jobs and adapted, and they're not doing the shit they were doing before. So, and they've improved themselves. So there's that. That's a bonus.
And when you start gardening and baking your own bread, like, you kind of hooked.
Yeah.
You kind of get hooked.
But it brings me to the fact
if you can.
The weirdest part that I knew, like, this is a real weird time we're living in, was the point during the damn pandemic where we got that damn sandstorm from Africa. That was a sign that, like, that blew my mind. Like, actually seeing it physically, witnessing it was mind-changing. I was like, what in the shit am I experiencing? It was so...
What desert was that? It was the Sahara?
It was from the Sahara, yeah. It was crazy. It just blew up. It just blew over. And that's never happened in our lifetime, but damn. Then I actually seen the color change on the damn mountains. I was like, well, that's oranger than it was yesterday.
Yeah, that was a straight up trip to watch coming over the hill.
That was my apocalypse right there. I was like, yeah, apocalypse kicks ass.
Yeah, this is overtime, boys. We're running out of food and it's all going to shit. Oh, well. Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
So madness that year and a half.
Madness.
Just, holy shit. Like, all the things. Like, stuff that wasn't normally just like, who cares?
I'm just going to try not to laugh because you just mentioned the ska band.
Don't. Yeah. We'll get to that in a moment. But.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry. Anyway, yeah, but then there was also like all the stuff of like, well, maybe if we all swallow bleach.
Yeah, the Jimmy Jones people.
Thank you, Fuhrer Trump. Like, the fucking bleach is gonna cure it. What?
Who the fuck
But
says
don't
that
listen to the actual, like, head of the CDC.
Yeah.
Oh my god, people sucked so bad. But mostly, I had a good time.
I did. I enjoyed the day drinking. That was great. But, like, going out and dealing with, like, the other zombies that have to go out and deal with stuff, it's like, we both just kind of died. So, like, hey. We couldn't talk. We didn't talk to each other, but it's just like, hey. Just a head nod up. It's like, hey. And that's it. But then we're 6 feet away at least. It's like, you better not be getting them beans, bro.
I wish people would still be fucking 6 feet away from me. I'm not going to lie. Like, why you got to be close? No touchy. No touchy. No get close to me. Did we not learn anything from the pandemic? You think there's only one fucking disease that's spread by close contact?
Yeah, there's at least 6.
Seriously, there's at least 6,000. Stay the fuck away from me. Put your mask on. Don't touch me.
Stay back the fuck up.
No, I
don't get in my personal space.
That part was great.
Still, people stayed away from me.
Mm-hmm.
When they did.
Hell,
I'm yelling. Sorry.
This is great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh yes, I loved the
social distance.
Distant. Yeah, that should be a thing forever.
We should keep that rule.
Because honestly, there's other sicknesses out there. For one thing, there's the common cold, which sucks. Nobody likes having a cold.
Cold sucks.
Nobody likes having the flu. Stay the fuck away. Stay 6 fucking feet away from me unless you're my friend and I'm offering to give you a hug because I love you. And that's a healing thing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was great because I kept saying this. I kept saying social distance.
Yep.
And now and now nobody's social distance.
Oh, it's so mad. It's so angry.
There's fucking 2 people in the store at any time who are still wearing a mask, and I'm like,
respect.
But if especially if I feel like I'm coming down with something or it might be allergies, I don't know, I'm gonna wear a mask.
Yeah,
you know what was so damn weird about that damn time, by God, you never heard about the flu. What? The flu just disappeared?
The flu did disappear. Seriously, during the pandemic, the flu went from 14,000 cases to fucking 3 or 5. The flu did not exist during the pandemic, which is weird. Those 5 flu people are still spreading it.
Bullshit on it because of that. They was just calling it damn COVID-19. Oh, they died of COVID-19 and people was damn making money off of it. That's what.
I think that they actually would swab people to see if they had the COVID or the influenza, but in my opinion, it might have started out as influenza and turned into COVID, you could get, pneumonia or something.
Caught the COVID.
And I'm not a doctor or a medical professional, but
yeah,
these things can't be mutually exclusive. If you've got a compromised immune system from one thing, the other thing's going to show up bigger on the test. If the other thing's the bigger thing.
That's the thing that's going to try finishing you off.
That's what's going to finish you off. That's why so many people die from pneumonia, but started out with a common cold or an upper respiratory virus. Right?
Yep. But that does kind of... I do want to say about this... I want to say this about the flu. The flu fucking took a head dive into the concrete during the pandemic. Our flu connections, our flu interruptions, people that actually had the flu that weren't diagnosed with COVID was next to nothing. Across the country, there was probably with people with actual flu was fucking probably thousands versus the 200 thousands, millions. It was thousands of people had the flu only during the COVID because we were masking up, we were social distancing, and we weren't out in public.
Exactly. And
so nobody got the flu.
When I took the kid to the doctor and he hadn't been sick in a year, not once. It was the social distancing. It was all of that stuff. He just wasn't exposed to the flu that year. How many times has he been diagnosed with shit since he's been back in school?
Since he went back to school, at least 12.
At least 2 sinus infections. At least COVID twice.
Yep.
At least 2 stomach bugs. No, it didn't. It just, what it did was we were social distancing and we didn't catch the flu.
Yeah, that was
Period. That's all.
The people that did get the flu, they shared it with a couple close people and the flu continued. all 13 or so strains of it. And the COVID took its time and evolved. Now there's like 13 strains of the COVID. But they're less violent than the original strain. They're like, all right, now we're just a germ. Now we're just procreating. You've got a cold. It turns out it's COVID. It's a strain of COVID. And that's where it is.
Yeah,
it's become
that one
a...
we got last time. The, what's it called?
Not, is it, was it Delta?
Omicron?
Omicron. Yeah, the Omicron variant. That's the one we caught. It sucked. Like, I'm pretty sure I've got, like, heart problems and cough as a result because I didn't catch it the first time.
My gag reflex has never been the same.
Yeah. And it sucks.
Anyway, is this a horror podcast? Or
We're talking horror. This is like, no, this is just like, this is
a
horror.
healthcare podcast.
This is,
we can talk whatever we want to, man.
this is the Chainsaw Bar. We do, this is a bar. We're talking.
This is our podcast. We can talk about what the fuck we want.
Exactly. It's just chilling, but like, everybody will reminisce about this and during their times because now we've totally come out of it. Now we're just in weirdo times. It's like shit.
I'm gonna let y'all have a minute. I have to go pee. I'll probably smoke a cigarette.
Fair enough.
While you and Gene talk about.
That's what I'm doing, smoking a cigarette and smoking one in the house.
Yeah, well, I don't smoke in my house because I have kids.
And cats. We gotta watch out for the cats.
And asthma. I mean, my kids have asthma.
From the 90s, so smoke in the house. That's the way I
did. No.
Also,
but anyway.
I have to paint these walls and keep them clean.
Anyway. Yeah, Gina, she was saying she's got to paint the walls and keep them clean. And smoke just stains walls. It's a fact.
Have you ever seen someone clean nicotine off a wall? That's a horror movie. That's a horror trope. Like,
go around.
Over time, they turn yellow. So, I mean, it's
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I remember walking to my friend Margaret's house when I was a teenager, and her mom was up with a sponge mop, mopping the walls with ammonia. And it's just dripping.
And then
down the walls with the nicotine is so fucking disgusting. That is a horror movie thing.
The tar. It's probably tar.
It is. It is. And it's like this yellow.
Ugh.
This fucking disgusting worst shade of yellow.
I've seen it. Like, I know what it is. All right. So I used to work at a closed down casino.
Okay.
So a closed down casino, like, it shut down. And we used to allow smoking there. And it shut down. So after it shut down, I didn't work there anymore.
Places?
Yeah, indoors. That place was a fucking smokehouse. It was just smoked out. But like when we shut that place down, I was just a skateboarder then after they let us go. Like that casino, one day we just came up there, we're renovating it. You want to go destroy some things? I was like, I do. I want to destroy some shit. And it's like, yeah, we need this section of the room destroyed. Just take it down to the walls. I was like, hell yeah. So I got to smash up my old work area with a sledgehammer. That was the best shit ever. And then we just kind of walked around and looked at the place, and it was yellow with tar fucking smoke. Damn.
Hey, you can't beat that. I mean, damn, man. And hell, if there's another pandemic, we're running out of cigarettes, we can scrape the wall.
There you go. Just roll into some paper and smoke the paper with the tar slime. There you go.
But man, I get some resin here, man. I got a damn nicotine resin ball, Bo.
Yep, you got your damn bowl. Resin bowl, brah. Yeah, that was horrible. That shit was nasty. It was caked yellow with just fucking resin from tar and smoke, and holy shit. I was like, this wall was white, now it's yellow. And then you could see it's kind of glazy, slimy yellow. I was like, that's a fuck ton of smoke just touching the wall and just absorbed into it. It was insane.
And you know what's fucked up right now? I'm smoking a cigarette while I'm talking to you.
Yep, you're caking your lungs. Go for it. As they say, YOLO. You only live once. Go for it. Anyhow.
Adam eventually get it.
Yep. But yeah, that's about it. Let's see. Yeah. Let me discuss. I don't know, Gene. It's 10:35, so you've been up for a bit. Let's take a pause, and then we can get back to you or drop you. I don't know. How long do you want to stay up, Geno?
Dude, I've got to hit the rack.
All right, so Geno will be signing off here. We thank you for listening to this segment of the Chainsaw Bar. When we come back,
miserable people. I'm telling you, that's all it is. If you listen to this, you're miserable.
Yeah, thanks, listeners. That's not your fault. Geno's a dick. But, all right, Geno. Chainsaw Bar salute on 3. You got any closing statements as we cut you off and send you into the ether back where we found you?
Yeah, but please keep listening to the Chainsaw Bar, please. God dang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we might be available on Stitcher.
Wall-eyed heathens.
Exactly. Yeah, we might be on Stitcher this week. I applied for Stitcher approval. I don't know if they'll approve us because we're pretty fucked up, but you never know. And we had an uptick. Like last week, we had 77 damn listens. I don't know what this shit happened. And
what the hell? Really? God dang.
That was huge.
People were really bored.
I guess. But the only thing I can correlate it to, other than our fanatical listener in Ireland, cheers to you, is Mexico. Mexico actually kind of fucking joined the list of people that listen to us. We got a Mexico listener. That was cool. And then, who knows?
Well, check this out. The Red Bull guy that won the damn race the other day, Perez.
Oh, yeah, Sergio. Old fucking yeah. Chaco? Sergio Perez, yeah. Sergio won the damn fucking race. And we got Miami coming up Sunday.
Greatest race car driver ever.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty fucking fantastic. I'm pretty sure he's going to probably win this year's championship because he's on fucking point. He's on fire. Sergio Perez. I think they call him Chaco? I don't know. He's got a nickname. If you ever watch the Netflix series Drive to Survive, it's awesome. It's fun. But he's joined the Red Bull team, and me and Geno are Red Bull fanatics. We love Red Bull. The drink.
100% on that, man.
Yeah, just a drink, but now we got a racing team to follow, so that's awesome. So we've been following Formula One here this last damn year and a half, thanks to our old supervisor, and that's cool. Shout out to you, Chris, since you're not our supervisor anymore.
Yeah, you wall-eyed. You left me.
You left. We'll give him a shout out. Shout out to you, old Chrisser, you motherfucker.
Shout out to you, brother.
Much love to you and your new damn where the hell you went kind of damn prospects. There you go. I'll forward this link to his damn phone so he can find it because at least he'll hear us. And then he'll be like, those motherfuckers. He'll be like, yep, delete email. Yep. Delete contact.
Dang, I'm glad I ain't over that no more.
Oh, man, yeah. But, yeah, so Sergio's fucking... He's probably going to... I'm thinking he's going to win a championship this year, I hope. Knock on wood, Sergio pulls out, wins us a Red Bull win. That's all I'm caring about. Max is kind of a dick, but Max is a damn great racer, so I don't hate that.
I'm going with Perez.
I like Perez. He's real fun. Sergio's fucking awesome. I like Perez. So, either way, he's a Red Bull racer, and that's all I care about. I love Red Bull.
That's me, 100% Red Bull, man.
Back in the day, I took a damn... Back in the day, remember the...
Dale Earnhardt, that's like some Dale Earnhardt stuff.
Yeah?
I mean, it's like the Dale Earnhardt of Formula One.
Oh, okay, that's a real big compliment. Yeah. Much respect there. That's a huge compliment. But, yeah, Formula Ones have been a blast. We've been lucky to watch it and learn. It's got resurgence 2.5 years ago when we started watching it. The boss turned us on to it. And then last year we watched the entire fucking shit happen. Now we've been watching the newest damn race season, and it's been fun. It's just simple fun. You can watch you watch the damn beginning, the lights out. It's awesome. And then all right, then come back 20 minutes later, see who's crashed, who hasn't crashed, who's got bad tires, who's pit stopped wrong, who's lost places because they pit stopped wrong. And it's just fun. It's just strategy. Then the last 10 laps, it's all right, who's going to try getting those extra points? Who's going to crash? Who's tired? And it's just fun to watch.
I'll tell you what. Heads up, NASCAR. Got money. Love NASCAR too, but damn, Formula One is damn taking over.
Yeah, it's way more fun to watch. And they've got I don't know if their social medias are real good. I watch the British people love fucking racing, and their social medias just blow up. They're always on top of shit. They've connected Alonso, the damn Aston Martin racer, the green car.
Gotcha.
Apparently they've connected him with damn freaking Taylor Swift. They're saying that him and Taylor Swift are dating. I'm like, what?
Hey, good for him, man. She's a beautiful woman.
Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. And he's kind of playing into a little bit, but nobody's confirmed nothing. But yeah, she's gorgeous. And he's a good looking dude. He's successful. He seems like a nice guy. So why not? Hell yeah. Go for it. But that's not the horror. Geno, when should we go back to damn Orbit and get some more DVDs? That's real deal.
This weekend, we'll have to go find something that's so freaking horrible.
Oh my God. Yeah, we'll have to go over there and see what the most horrible thing they've got that we can sit and watch. Then we'll do a review of it for maybe a week or 2 weeks from now. Podcast. We'll talk about the most horrible thing we got at Orbits this next coming up week. So yeah, that'll be Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when you want to go.
Like I said, maybe some cannibal stuff.
Oh, if we can find some cannibal stuff, that'd be fun. If it's something crazy, but who knows? We'll have to figure it out. We'll have to start saving, Geno.
It has to be crazy as shit. Werewolves.
Werewolves. Oof. Yep, swearwolves. They're crazy. All right, Geno. I'm going to cut you off here and take a pause and go refill and take a piss. But this is the end of your segment. We're at an hour and 16 minutes into the podcast. It's been awesome. Maddie will come back. We're going to do a couple movie reviews about 2 movies we've watched. And you can listen to that in the future if you want to. Or I'll tell you about it when I go back to work.
Hey, 100%, man.
All right, Gene. Chainsaw bar salute on 3. 1, 2, 3. Vroom. All right, Geno. As always, love you, brother. We'll talk to you later. I'll see you at work. We'll talk about on the show next week. I'm trying to get back in the show, so we're gonna rock. We're back on the Dell. I'm using the Dell computer.
That was a good show.
That's a good show so far. So, all right. We'll talk to you later. I'm going to pause this, and then we'll start back with Maddie when she gets back from her cigarette. Geno, love you.
Hey, love you, brother. I'm going to bed, bro. See you.
See ya. And we are recording again. All right, welcome back. It's been a few seconds in the scheme of things, but we're going to do some movie reviews. Also, this is your point to, all right, cut off and not listen to spoilers, because this is straight up spoiler time.
Spoiler time.
Yeah. But my movie review, I sat back and got to go chill out and watch. After a few tacos and some margs, was Evil Dead Rise. And it was pretty fucking fantastic. For the modern Evil Dead films, I enjoyed it immensely. Like the modern Evil Dead, the 2013 Evil Dead reboot was more of a slasher kind of splatterfest, but is more aiming on the scary than the camp. So
yeah, it's just where I can't get behind it.
There you go. I can get behind it because it hits all the tropes. And like, all right, there's the book. There's
in camp.
Other than camp. Yeah, so. But Evil Dead Rise, it has a great fucking opening. It's got all the fucking damn splatter goriness that you'd want in an Evil Dead movie. And then it has a just now classic opening. It's absolutely fucking... Watching it was gorgeous. The music by Stephen McKeon was fantastic. He scored that on point. And watching... If you've seen the trailers, which you all probably have seen the trailers and may or may not have committed to it, like that scene felt so good. I didn't care what happened after that because I was like riding a super high at that point. Because, like, watching the damn Deadite rise out of the damn lake and then the backdrop of the damn movie title rising up and the music score rising up. Goddamn goosebumps. It was tight. I liked it. That was, like, probably the beginning of the best part. But the rest of the movie was fucking on point. It was Evil Dead. It was wickedly new Evil Dead, which is where they're going to go. So that's just the way it's going to be.
Mad.
For Maddie, it's kind of I'm out. But for me, I'm kind of like, all right, I'm in. I want to see some scary. Like, that's creepy. That's scary. And it does thrill ride you through the entire film because it's like, all right, why is that guy going to die? What? That guy died? Who the hell's doing that? Why is that kid getting killed? That kid got killed? And it's like kids getting killed. Other guys that you think are going to be parts of the film get killed off. Why are you living?
If you're wondering if kids get killed, Mike just said it.
No, I already said we spoiled. This is a spoiler. I already said we spoiled.
You're spoiling it for me.
Yeah, people get killed so much. You're not going to watch it. You didn't even watch the remake, the reboot. You didn't even watch the 2013 reboot because it's not campy.
Because
and you're
I
not
have standards.
Fair enough. But I'm just saying, it's like you're not going to watch this one either. But that's why I'm saying spoilers ahead. Alert.
I could, but
unlikely.
I won't enjoy it. I know that.
Yeah, then why
if
bother
it's not
even?
Campy.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing with Evil Dead? Why are you fucking with Evil Dead?
Evil Dead's Evil Dead, but
Evil Dead is campy.
It can be. But let me get back to my review. Evil Dead Rise was super damn gory, super splattery, super fucking fun. And it was really creepy as shit.
It looks scary.
It was a scary version of the Evil Dead. The Evil Dead zombies, Deadites. Yeah, super scary.
Scarier than, like, the original Evil Dead movies.
Mm-hmm.
Or even the TV series. It looks like...
Oh, yeah. It's actually a proper horror movie. Proper horror movie. Scary horror movie. It looks
proper horror, and I kind of disagree.
28 Days Later-ish feel. In a damn urban setting. In just a building setting. But then it all wraps back up, and... kaboomski. It's like, oh, I totally forgot about that bit. And you'll know that when you watch it, if you do watch it. It's like, oh, shit, that's how that happened. And it's like, at the end of the movie, it's like, oh, shit, what the hell's going on here? And then it's like, oh, that thing. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, that totally is like, I totally forgot about that. Because the last damn hour and 30 minutes has just been madness. But, it's so pretty. It's just so pretty and so gruesome and so Evil Dead. It's like Evil Dead has a certain kind of kill to it. It's like there's a kill. But they actually incorporate a lot of the Necronomicon imagery into this film, which has not been a major thing. They definitely ping bits, but like they definitely added a number of the bits to the damn actual film. So that's kind of a fun reference. The Necronomicon is its damn classic self. They add teeth to the edge of the book as a lock mechanism. You'll see that. But
I can see that.
It's a little bit teethy. It's a little bit toothy. And I appreciate that. And they don't figure it out. And I feel bad. I do feel bad about the kid that does find it. I feel bad for him. You'll figure that in the film. It's unfortunate. And really, it's not about comeuppance. It's just Evil Dead being Evil Dead. The Evil Dead are just fucking evil zombie demon possession thingies.
What can you do?
What can you do? They can't do anything with that. It's just like, fuck. The Evil Dead's gonna Evil Dead. And boom. And it's just fucking hell. But it's just a weird happenstance at the end of the film that there was a damn lawn guy living in the damn apartment building they fucking happened to come across. And his tools are there. So I was like, oh, well, there you go. There's the damn tropes ticked off. There's one. And then the neighbor, 2. And then there's a couple other things. And then boom. And all the tropes are ticked off. It's like, yeah, there's that and there's that you need for an Evil Dead movie. Classic. And then there's the other things. There's just like, oh, yeah, I could see that being in a film. And you just run with it. It's just like, don't go in this with any high hopes of damn fucking greatness, but go into it thinking it's the part of the reboot franchise. The reboot was great. The reboot continuation is still great. I'm not going to hate on this film. It was fantastic. I enjoyed the entire film. Relax. It was me and 2 other people in the theater when we seen it on a Tuesday afternoon. So, if you can catch in theaters, it's awesome. Like, get in the middle seats, get your popcorn, relax, have some margs prior, and then just sit back and expect them evil fucking Dead movie. The Deadites are fucking evil as shit, and they're gonna play all their trademark fucking games. So demon.
Ooh.
But that's Evil Dead Rise. I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10 chainsaws. Vroom. Check it out. It's fucking rad. But, I don't know. Maddie will have to give it a better review in future if she ever watches it. But that brings us...
I am ambivalent about it. Because I feel like it's not going to have the camp that I require.
It will not have that camp. No.
It doesn't have the camp.
Doesn't have camp.
You know, there's things in this world that are sacred. And the camp of Bruce Campbell films are some of those things. To me. Not everybody.
For me, Lee Cronin, the director, kind of nailed it. So, credit to... I'm just giving out the director's name. Well played. I already said Stephen Keenan, the music guy. Good stuff. Everybody's portrayal, actors, awesome. Good stuff.
Alright, now can we talk about some stuff we agree on?
Let's go to something we now agree on. Maddie's movie review. What did you watch this week, Maddie?
Our son Oliver and I took a matinee of Renfield this week.
Ooh, Renfield. Nice.
And that's fun as fuck. I don't care how many shitty reviews this movie has gotten. I don't care. People were like, I don't understand Nicolas Cage. Well, then you've never watched Nicolas Cage. There's that.
There's that.
I mean, there's that. Also, I fucking cracked up from the beginning to the end of this film.
I don't disagree. Like, I watched the streaming. I paid the streaming fucking fees. It was fucking fun.
Like, maybe you have to be a ska nerd to really crack up as much as I did. I hope you are. Whoever is out there hearing me, I hope that you actually are a ska nerd. Apparently that's a thing.
Yep, totally thing.
Total thing. But my kids get it. My husband
got it. Loved it.
800%.
2 days.
2,000%.
No.
He's going up with the percentages like it's a bidding war, but
no,
doesn't need to be.
I was just gonna say 2 days later, I made a reference to that, thought about a reference to that movie and lost my shit laughing.
2 days. I can't stop laughing about the ska references. So if you like ska or you hate ska, either way, if you have an opinion about ska,
yeah, the opening half of the film,
you're gonna fucking piss yourself laughing.
I don't disagree.
That's how many and how powerful. God damn it! The ska references are. I can't.
Yeah,
my kids looking at me like, Mom, nobody else is.
They didn't get the joke.
Upsetting the theater. No, the kid got the joke.
No, the rest of the audience didn't get the joke.
The rest of the audience, but like,
and you're horse laughing.
I was just like, I didn't even need to pee. Why am I trying to piss myself? It was that stupid funny if you like or hate ska.
Yeah, the first 40 minutes of that film, 40 minutes of that, ska references are fucking just subtle and just off the hook, fucking hilarious. And then you just chilling the rest of the movie. And that's how good it is.
That was enough for me. Just me being mean. I love ska.
I know. The black old cop is like, Ska's not dead?
Ska's not dead?
Question mark overhead. Yeah, that was so good. That killed me today. Thinking about that scene.
The thing of the damn...
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like group therapy. Like...
Anyone's ever had to go to group therapy? Group anything.
You've
Jesus.
never had to go to NA or AA or anything. This is something like that.
Or counseling, or
group counseling.
Or quarter them assign them mediation. Yeah, there you go. And that's my thing. It's like, oh yeah, it's mediation. Quarter fucking signed mediation.
You did?
Yeah. Back in the day. I'm not gonna tell you about that now. Jeez. We're on the podcast. I don't need to know that. You don't even know my criminal background.
I actually have been married to you for quite a while, and I don't know this.
Yeah, it's one of those dark night secrets I keep.
I have been to group therapy for Narcotics Anonymous, actually. Not because I am a drug addict. I'm really not. I just did it to be supportive to my friend. It was an open thing.
Probably sharing too much, but alright. Oh.
What? I have friends who are addicts.
Yeah. This is true. In this era, people, man, drugs are fucking bullshit.
And you know what? I'm not ashamed of supporting my addict friends by going to their group therapy things that were open.
Cool.
With them. I will never, ever be ashamed of that.
Yeah, my mediation was about criminal mischief. The end. It was like, actually, I was in my 20s, but whatever.
That was when y'all stole the...
No, not that. Not stealing that. It was something other than that.
Okay.
It was about the casino.
Never really
it was a casino mart time, but there was that thingy.
Anyway, I've been to an NA meeting.
Nice.
Because I was being supportive of my friend who was in recovery.
Always support
We're
friends.
no longer friends, but you know what? no regrets doing what I did. I was supporting my friend.
Mm-hmm.
But in that, I can say I get how these meetings work. Isn't it weird?
That is weird. Oh my God, Renfield. What a film. Just what a film.
I thought that it was a great film. I really enjoyed Renfield. I love a horror comedy. I love Nicolas Cage.
Old Nick
and
Cage.
His fucking over the topness of everything that he does.
Even in mild situations, it's a mild, somehow over the top performance. Like Willy's Wonderland, it's like somehow you're not doing anything at all, but somehow this is way over the top. I don't know how that's
still right.
So
right?
banging. How are you banging that out doing
how
nothing?
How are you hammering that out, sir?
You're banging out an amazing performance without doing a goddamn thing. And I just
watch Mandy. I mean, I'm serious. Like, what kind of fucking chainsaw wielding, person was what the fuck was he supposed to be? I don't even fucking know. I watched the film. I still don't know.
I didn't even watch Mandy, and then
you did. Actually, you watched it with me, but you don't remember. Okay.
I don't remember Mandy. I remember watching them the Prisoners of Ghostland, but I don't remember Mandy at all.
Because he was a fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but Prisoners of Ghostland was
the fucking
trying to get a check.
The Charles Manson hippies.
I've read the synopsis of the film, but
grabbed his girl, but at the same he was a up in the woods person, right?
He's like a survivalist.
No, he was like a person who chops down trees. What's that called?
Lumberjack.
Yeah, he was a lumberjack, and then the Charles Manson guy got hung up on his chick.
Yeah.
Right, and then it's very, very psychedelic, and
yeah, I've heard it goes sideways. All right.
Wait, I thought you watched this movie.
I watched. I do remember the beginning sequence, but then I got drunk, passed out. Then
you need to watch it. Then
I will watch that. All right. So let's Renfield.
Okay, Renfield.
Let's nail
10
this.
Out of 10.
10 out of 10. Boom. All right, Renfield.
I thought it was great. I fucking loved that film. It made me crack up. Actually, that's a 9 out of 10 because the parts where the narrator's narrating is
kind of weak. But so that's not perfect, but it's probably 99 percentile of 10.
Oh, it was just real fun.
Despite what the reviewers say, it was real fun. And
all right, other films we watched.
Other films we will not cover because we're at 9% on this Dell Latitude secondhand abused by the system bought laptop. We only got fucking less than 18 minutes.
Can I give an honorable mention?
Oh yeah, honorable mention. And heads up, on the next show we will give it more discussion. Heads up, things you should watch before you hear Maddie's discussion. Honorable mentions films.
House 2.
Yes! We will discuss that next episode.
So fun. So fucking fun.
Next?
A couple things. I watched The Watcher, the TV series.
We'll cover that in the next episode. We'll cover it. We'll cover it. The Watcher, TV series. Yes.
And Mike started to watch, but failed to finish to watch. I rewatched Bride of Reanimator.
Oh, such a fail.
Which I haven't seen in 25 years. And when I saw the first scene, I was like, I watched this a long time ago.
It seemed vaguely familiar.
When, 25 years ago, I was pretty high all the time. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie.
Marijuana. But whatever.
On the marijuana.
But
25 years ago, Bride of Reanimator, but I rewatched it. So much fun.
We'll discuss that more.
Arguably more fun than Reanimator.
Oh, God. All right, we're at 7%. My computer is on its downward spiral of death.
Argumentally.
Fair enough. All right.
Funner than the original Reanimator. I'm going to go Bride of Reanimator for the win.
The Bride films are generally better than the original.
Can we say this, just broadly? Bride of Black...
Blackula Scream.
Blackula Scream.
All right.
Bride of Frankenstein.
Yep. All right, my laptop is dying, so we're gonna wrap this up. We love y'all at the damn hanging out with us at the Chainsaw Bar. We got probably 7%. It's a ticking time bomb of death, and I don't know how I'm gonna lose this. Hopefully, I don't lose this. But Maddie, room on 3.
Okay.
Chainsaw Bar salute. We love you, everybody.
5, 6, 7, 8. Vroom.
Cheers, y'all. And I gotta stop.
That's for my dancers.